There's something quietly breaking in how we talk to each other. You're at dinner with a friend, and the conversation never really goes anywhere. Someone asks how you're doing. You say, fine. They say, same. You both reach for your phones. Nobody names it, nobody asks why. And when you go home, there's this hollow feeling, like you were surrounded by people and still completely alone. This isn't just happening to you. Researchers call it a conversation collapse.
Here's what the numbers actually tell us. Around 50 to 60% of Americans report feeling social disconnection at regular intervals in their lives. Not loneliness from being physically alone, but from being surrounded by people who never go past the surface. A landmark study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology followed over 1,800 participants across 12 experiments and found something stunning. People consistently overestimated how awkward deep conversations would be, and they consistently underestimated how connected those conversations would make them feel. We are not avoiding depth because we don't want it. We are avoiding it because we have convinced ourselves it won't work out. That is a psychological miscalibration. Your brain is not designed for the world you are living in. Every time you get a like, a comment, a reply ping, your brain releases a small hit of dopamine. Not a lot, just enough to make you come back. The unpredictability is the addiction. Real conversation, the kind where someone tells you something true about their life and you have to hold it, feel it, respond to it, that demands something entirely different from your nervous system. It requires oxytocin, the bonding chemical, which only releases through genuine emotional presence. But when your dopamine threshold has been raised by hundreds of microhits a day, sitting still in a real conversation begins to feel understimulating. It feels slow. It feels like nothing is happening. So your mind drifts, and the person across from you notices.
There is also a social conditioning happening that almost nobody talks about. We have all watched someone overshare in a group setting and watched the room go awkward. We absorbed that lesson young. Going deep is a social risk. So we learned to perform connection instead of create it. We ask questions we don't really want answered. We share updates instead of feelings. We mistake information exchange for intimacy. A 2019 psychology study found that over a quarter of Americans are currently estranged from a relative, with most describing the experience as emotionally devastating, often caused by things never actually said.
Chronic loneliness has now been compared to smoking 10 cigarettes a day in its impact on physical health. It raises cortisol, weakens immunity, and increases risk of cardiovascular disease and early cognitive decline. Meanwhile, researchers have found that building deep bonds actively lowers your risk of Alzheimer's and heart disease. The science is unambiguous. Conversation depth is a health intervention, not a luxury. And yet, teenagers today describe the same paradox with unusual clarity. Constantly connected online, yet increasingly disconnected in real life. This is not a generational problem. It is a design problem.
So, what do you do with this? Because awareness without action is just anxiety with better vocabulary. The first shift is small but radical. Ask one genuine question per conversation and wait for the full answer. Not a question to fill silence, a question you're actually curious about. Then, don't plan your response while they're still talking. The second shift, create no phone containers. Not all day, just specific moments. A meal, a car ride, a walk. Research consistently shows that even the presence of a phone on the table, even face down, reduces the emotional depth people allow themselves to reach. The third shift, practice tolerating conversational discomfort. When a pause arrives, don't rescue it. The moment just before someone says something real is often a pause. We have trained ourselves to kill that pause. Stop. The fourth shift, be the one who goes first. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is invitation. When you say something true about how you actually feel, you give the other person permission to do the same. Every deep conversation in history started with one person deciding to go slightly deeper than was comfortable. We have not lost the capacity for depth. We have just made surface living more convenient. The longing you feel for a conversation that actually matters, for someone who sees you, that longing is data. It is your nervous system telling you what it needs. And it turns out the other person across from you, they feel it too. They are just waiting for someone to go first.
If this video made you think differently, like and subscribe.